back. This is Alexa Lewis and Patty Shewmaker of Shewmaker and Shewmaker. Patty, we've been talking a lot about the Hague Convention and how we can file different cases for the return of children that have been wrongfully taken from their country of habitual residence. And I want to ask you a couple questions about when you file these cases. Is there like a speedy trial type issue you're talking about? Because you want a child returned quickly.
So the objectives of the Hague Convention are to promptly return children who have been wrongfully removed from their habitual residence. And that's in the convention. And further, the convention goes on to say that court systems, legal systems, and there's also an administrative process, are supposed to handle these expeditiously. In fact, the convention gives kind of a guideline of 6 weeks to make a decision. And if there's not a decision within 6 weeks, then the central authority of the country of habitual residence can contact the central authority here in the United States, which is the State Department, to basically say, hey, what's going on, folks?
What's with the delay?
It's been 6 weeks. And what happens is the courts find themselves having to kind of answer to the State Department to say, hey, this is what's going on. This is for the reason for the delay, so that way the State Department can actually report back to the other country, you know, what the status is. And this is critical because the Hague Convention is a treaty, okay? It's a contract between countries. And the central authorities of the different countries, in fact, the State Department here in the United States, keep statistics and records on whether or not their partner countries or contracting countries are compliant with the Hague Convention. So that becomes critical that court systems are handling this in an expeditious manner because it's kind of like you get graded on it. You get a report card and you have to answer to your fellow countries in the international community on whether or not you're compliant with this contract you have. You know, basically, you know, you're with your buddies. It's like, hey, man, I do what I told you I was going to do, but you're not doing what you said you were going to do. It's that kind of situation.
Well, and that obviously helps the left behind parent because at least they know, or at least they hope to know, that they're going to get some answers within the next 6 weeks. So they've got kind of a time frame to look forward to and say, I should be able to have some conclusion to this action.
Yeah, and to be realistic, does it always get done in 6 weeks?
No.
It doesn't, but we do try to move it along as fast as we can realistically. Great question. Join us for our next video where we talk about attorney's fees under the Hague Convention.